Okay, so hopefully you are near your instrument, or you have your instrument. If you don't have it, go and get it. So the first thing we need to do is come up with sort of the basic notes that we're going to use. These are going to be our root notes. Okay, so if you're in any scale, if I'm talking gibberish to you, that's fine, doesn't matter too much. If you're in any scale, it's the first note that you're going to start on, it's what key the song is in. So pick whatever one you think to your ear sounds the best, whichever one you want to use. I'm just going to use G just to start with, okay? So just pick a random note, and instead of doing a chord or whatever you're doing, just play one note, okay? Because what we're going to do now is find some songs, some notes that suit well together. Now, if you're at that next level, you'll know the different notes in a scale, so you can play around in that scale and see what comes out of it that you like the sound of. But if not, you can just play around and see what goes with what, just picking one note at a time. So you might find that some notes go together quite well. Try it out. If it doesn't sound good to you, try something different. That's the beautiful thing about songwriting, is that you can just mess about. Okay, you can try new things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and that's absolutely fine. For the times it works, then a song comes out of it. For the times it doesn't, you know what not to do next time and you move on. Okay, so try different things out. It might sound good, it might not. You play random notes until you find something you like. Okay, so I quite like the sound of that. So then what I might do as my next step, if you play an instrument that can do chords, then I might have the chords go the same for the same notes I've just done. Okay, the same notes I've just done, but instead of adding those chords, it's giving it that little bit more body to the song. Okay, and the idea is that you're going to take those notes and you're just going to repeat them. Okay, and in doing that, you're going to come up with your own rhythm, so the way that you're playing it. Okay, so I might just do it really slow. And I go back to the start. Okay, but you can, as you get more confident, you can make it more complicated. You can add little things, little weird rhythms. And it's the same on a piano. You could do a little mess around with your hands. Try something new. Try out a different rhythm. You might find that you think it's going to sound weird when you do a certain rhythm. Okay, but as long as you're keeping it on a steady beat, try and mess around with those notes. Stay with the same notes you just come out with. A good amount of notes to pick are 4. So pick 4 notes and then keep that loop going until you find something you quite like the groove of. You kind of like the feel of it. Okay, so that's your first step, is mess around and find 4 notes that you think sound good together. Okay, and then loop it back to the start, and you'll be able to tell that it works well and it loops back to the start because it'll sound nice.